feel like it's something to be said about monitoring spirits. Like God put this on my heart. Um, about 2 nights ago, I had a dream, and there was this guy like in the dream, kind of almost like a salesperson, just kept like following me to the house and trying to make his way inside the house. You know what I mean? He was a guy. He had a uniform that said he worked for Direct TV, and the guy in the dream was somebody I actually went to high school with. He graduated 2 years ahead of me, but wasn't super cool with him like that. Didn't have no beef with him either, but he was aggressively trying to push this product on me or this way of thinking, and I was just like, nah, bro, we good over here. You know what I mean? It's like the calm that I stayed. It's like he got aggressive with it. It's like wanted to know more because he needed to know information about me in order to. That was part of getting signed up with the product. He would have to acquire information from me, and I wasn't willing to give the information. I was like, why you need all this? You know, when people just pop up in your life all of a sudden, and they just want to know stuff about you that you're like, why are you asking me this? You know what I mean? Why is this important to you? It's kind of like monitoring spirits. Like God told me this when I woke up the other morning from that dream. The first thing that I thought in my mind was like, I'm exposing monitoring spirits right now in your life. So the gut feelings that you're getting about people, when you think about people, when you see people, even on social media, when you see them, like you get this gut feeling. It's like, don't ignore that. Don't ignore that. That's me exposing people. You are not wrong. You are not wrong because you've been praying about this. You've been praying for clarity. And God is like, this is the season where I'm exposing all the monitoring spirits that's in your life. The people that's just watching you, pretty much, there's a percentage of people out there that are watching you to see if you will fail. Like, the thing I ask God is like, why are certain people watching me? It's like, some of the people that's watching me is like, man, some of them people at one point in my life, I wanted what they have. And I'm like, what could they possibly want with me? There they are watching you. They watching you, man. They waiting. They waiting for you. Some of them are praying for your downfall. Some of them are watching to see if you do succeed and whatever it is you're going after. Some of them are watching just so they can be there to say, hey, I always stand with you. I always believed in you. And some of those people ain't genuine with that. You got to be careful. Opportunists. So God told me to share that, I believe. It's like, it's okay to share. That was a message for me because I've been, in the last 2 to 3 years, I've been getting these vibes from certain people. It ain't necessarily people close to me. It can fall into any category. It's just like when you have a different pair of eyes, you know, God gives you this new pair of vision, this new vision. And you can see people, you know, you're responsible with it. You're not going to let these people know that you're onto them. You're not going to change, but you know, that you can't tell them too much because they're going to run and expose your information. They're ready to use it. That's like fuel for them. Information. You have to ask yourself, like, why is this information important to you? Why is my life so important to you? The way you have to watch my every move. I ask God, I'm like, God, I don't go watch none of these people. I'm not following none of these people. I'm not interested in their life. If it's something they want to share with me, then that's cool. But I'm not prying for information. Be careful for people that's prying for information. Another thing, and I'll leave it at this after that. When people come at you and you ain't seen them in a long time, and they be like, so what you been up to? Without telling you anything about themselves, right? Or some people will tell you about themselves, and that's debate to get you. Now, I told you some things about me. Now, tell me some things about you. They want an exchange. They're fishing for information. Be careful with these type of people. Use your discernment. There's people, if you have some things going on in your life, there's people that you don't need to share that information with. Try not to share it with anybody, but if you do, it got to be somebody you absolutely trust. People that you know are riding for you. People that want the same thing that you want for yourself. Like if you share it with them, they got to be just as hyped for you. Like if it's something you're trying to do in life, something you're trying to accomplish, and you share it with them and they have some doubts about it, man, zip them. Zip them. Don't tell them nothing else about what you got going on. Because you tell people, the less people you tell, the better. That's why they say it's not good to really talk about what you're going to do until it's either almost done or it's done, right? Because you add other people into that equation, man. Some of them don't want you to win. They'll speak negative on it, and you'll wonder why, things not really moving the way they was until you told this person or told people, because they done spread it and now it's nothing but gossip and negativity toward. That's energy. It's spiritual warfare. It's like energy that's going against your vision. So keep your vision to yourself. Ain't everybody ain't gonna see everything the way you see it, but they'll be the ones that ride for you, and they might not see it as clear as you, but they believe in you enough to be like, I'm rooting for you. You got this. Those the people. It's not a lot of them either, but you find those type of people. Look, I'm going through a phase in my life right now where God just shows you. It's like you're on the right path when it's like everybody's rooting for you in a particular arena that you're in now, and you ain't even got to share stuff. They just like keep going, keep going, keep going. That's all I've been getting this year. That's all I've been getting from people, and it's like the less you say, the more God sends His people to talk to you, to tell you. They're not asking you for information. They're telling you what they see up ahead for you. So they like keep going, keep going, keep going. And I'm telling you, the more you stay quiet, communicate with God, the Most High. Keep that communication going. That's who you need to gossip with. That's who you need to talk to. You ain't got to worry about it getting back to other people. You ain't got to worry about him saying, oh, you sure you can do that? God, like, man, we can do anything. You share that with other people, they ain't gonna believe that you can do it. You keep that between you and God, like you have a greater potential. The chances of you acquiring that dream, seeing that vision come to fruition, is greater the less people you get involved in that communication with you and God. See, they got to be in communication with God just like you. You understand? They got to be in that same community, like praying for you in the way you are. Like, I hope they get whatever it is. Not no hope. When it comes to God, we know you're going to do it. See, you got to have this confidence when it comes to God. And everybody ain't got the same confidence. So everybody pray to God. Most people say they pray to God and they really don't believe in his power. But I'm telling you, if you put it to the test, he will be like, see, you believe in me. You believe in me enough to give me a dream that is so big for you. You believe I can pull it off for you. And they know that you ain't just gonna sit down. It requires you to take some steps, but God will help you see it through. You plant them seeds in the garden, and God will manage them crops for you. You plant positive seeds in that garden, which means you keep thinking positive. You keep your eyes fixed on the prize. Don't take your focus off the vision. That's why it's important still to just be quiet. Monitoring spirits, people that kind of like know what you're up to. You got to be careful with that. They'll come and plant negative seeds in your garden. They come try to pull up, uproot your crops. They try to come uproot it. People that want to be welcome into your environment, into your atmosphere, be careful. Be careful. They should be attending to their own crops. It makes you wonder why people want so much from you. Like, you sure spending a lot of time trying to worry about what I got going on in my garden. How's yours? You know what I mean? What's your crop looking like? What's your harvest looking like? And that crop might be barren too. It might be dried out. Ain't nothing happening over there. That's why they worried about yours. Instead of watering their own crop, they worried about yours. And they want yours to be just as destroyed as theirs is. And you know what they say? You get like fruits or vegetables, the one that's rotten right next to each other is going to make the other one rotten. So when you have people like that, negative people, people that you don't get that gut feeling about, you got to get them out of your environment. You got to. And sometimes the best way to do that is silence. Stay short in your answers and your responses. Keep it close to the heart. Like I say, you have your trusted people here. You know who they are, and you know who they ain't. Because life done taught you. You done been through experiences to where you done told certain people certain things. And you might have been a person in your life at one time where you was the person that was negative towards somebody else's. We ain't perfect. We don't get out of here clean. You know what I mean? But keep your dreams and aspirations to yourself for as long as you can. And when you start to open up about what God is doing in your life, open up to the right people. Everybody don't need to be, privy to your life's details. Everybody don't need to know that. You think about all the information we put out on social media. It's like social media. I mean, let's say it's relationships. Are you single? Are you in a relationship? Or is it complicated? Are you married and divorced? And some people be watching that type of thing, right? And you give the world this information, and once things go sour and now you're in a relationship, that's gossip, that's fuel. You're like, oh, snap, you see they single now. Or you see they changed their name. And you gave the world access to that. Like, I'll say this and I'll be done. It's kind of like, you remember, like, before the internet and all that type of thing. You had to be, it was a privilege to know about somebody's life. It was a privilege to go into the family house and meet the mother, meet the grandmother, meet the father, right? And they pull out the family photo album and be like, come sit on the couch. And they sharing life events with you. We give it to everybody now. And you be worried, you be talking about people hating on you and all this and that. They wouldn't have nothing to hate on if you didn't give them your life access. You gave them access. So we can't do nothing about the access we gave in the past, but you lock them doors now. Whatever they know everything else going forward. They don't need to know going forward. Keep it close. Keep it close. The world was very clever with doing that to us. They got a lot of our information. They know about our kids from the beginning, birth, everything, graduation, all that. You bought a house, you got married, you got divorced, whatever it is, birthdays, they know everything about us, right? But you wonder why you got monitoring spirits. We fell into the trap. So you got control now to change that. So God told me, but I felt in my spirit that it's okay to share because I know I'm not the only one going through this. I'm not the only one that feel this way. Yes, those people that you feel like are monitoring spirits in your life, yeah, they are. Most of them are. Trust that. And you continue to keep your mouth shut and keep it moving. Let them watch all they want. Matter of fact, God gonna give them a show as long as you don't show them that they touching you or that they phasing you. And don't give them none of your ammunition. Don't give them no ammo against you. God go put, it's like they say, God preparing a table before your enemies. Go give them something to watch. Go give them something to watch. Let them keep watching. You ain't got to block nobody. You ain't got to do none of that. Let them watch. Matter of fact, be happy. Be happy. Because some of them people going to be the same ones. When your dreams come to fruition, they're going to be telling you, I knew you'd do it all along. You know what I mean? Some people be quiet because some people not celebrating you now like others because they talked about you when you was on your way up. They didn't believe in you. They told people you were crazy. They told people you wasted your life. They told people you wasted your talents, all type of things. That's why they can't celebrate you now. They can't do it publicly. They'll tell you, be mindful of the people that only give you your props one-on-one. They can't say it in front of nobody else. And I ain't saying that you need that, but be careful of those and pay attention to those type of people that only salute you in private. People that give you public praise, not that you are seeking to be praised, but people that do that and they don't care who see it, that's a real one. That's a real one. Somebody that can tell you that they love you to the world. That's a real one. You know. Anyway, this has been an intellectual thought with Mysterydoe. I got nothing but love for you. Yeah, I do. Until next time. Later.